What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I wanted to do a video on the cheapest, pretty much decent budget carry that I can think of. This whole entire EDC you see right here, you can get right now for under 50 bucks. I think the total of it's like 47 bucks, maybe a little bit of change, but the reason I'm making this video is to just prove to you, people out there that you can make a really, really good EDC for very, very cheap. I mean, I feel like a lot of people get lost in the sauce these days, and they really try to get really flashy EDC gear, which is cool, and it's just like owning a nice car, but it's not everyone needs a Lamborghini when you have a Honda Civic, basically. So that's kind of the the idea of this video. Functional EDC gear that's cheap and actually really well made for its price. I mean, the knife here is not going to be as nice as a ProTech or a Microtech, but it's going to serve its purpose really well, and it's going to do a really, really good job for its price. So for this video, I went with a very generic EDC. I did a wallet, a knife, a watch, a pen, and some sort of multi-tool. I feel like that set of tools can get you through, get the average person through their day-to-day tasks with ease. So let's kind of start off with the most boring here, which is the pen. So this is a pen made by Zebra. It's a really, really solid pen. You can get a 2-pack of these on Amazon for like $4. So, the cost of this pen is like $1.93 on Amazon. But the 2-pack is obviously going to, you have to buy it in a 2-pack. But, really, really cheap pen. It works very well. It writes flawlessly. It's no Fisher Space pen, but it's a super solid pen. It's got kind of like like a stainless steel body, super solid, pocket clip on there. Nice clicky action. Little bit of a grip on the handle there. I don't know what that part's called on a pen, but this is a 0.7 millimeter, ballpoint pen. It's very simple. It looks pretty classy. You could throw this in a suit. I know a lot of people in college use these. That's where I started using these, was in college. This was the pen that was recommended to me. So, and they work really well. They're super solid pens made by Zebra. These things are cool. The F301. So next up, we'll go with the little multi-tool I chose. This is actually something that I carry on me every day. I actually carry this on my keychain. This is the Nitei's doohickey. This is an awesome little tool. Yes, you can get a Victorinox SD Classic, but those are like 25 bucks. So that's not the cheapest thing you can get, because this is technically a multi-tool. It's a bottle opener, it's a flathead screwdriver, it's a little pry bar. You can scrape with it. It's got measurements on it. It's a carabiner. It's a little hex wrench. So this is actually a really solid little multi-tool that I have actually used many times. Specifically for getting, if I need something that's like an inch long or an inch or two, I can just easily grab my doohickey out, lay it next to the item I want to measure, and measure it. And I have also done, some prying tasks, mainly with kind of like big staples. I've pried staples out of wood with this thing, and it's better than using your knife. So carrying something like this, a dedicated, little tool, is a great little option. And these things are like $5. So, we're already around $7 for the 2 items. These things are really cool, and I would definitely recommend getting a little doohickey. So next we'll go with the watch. So this is a very, very cheap watch. This thing is about $20. This is made by Casio, and it's just one of their kind of simple illuminator watches, and I love how it's all black. So that's one of my favorite things about it. It is waterproof, and it has pretty much everything I love in a watch. Let me see if I can even focus on this thing. So it has the date, it has the time, it has the year, and it also has, day of the week, day of the week, time, year, and the date as well. It's got a little, you probably can't really see it, but it does have a light option. Really, really hard to see here. And it's just a super solid watch. I wear this thing all the time. This used to be in my EDC. I haven't been wearing watches as much as I would like to, but I used to wear this thing every single day. As you see, it's pretty beat up. Obviously I worked for a painter for about 6 months, and I wore this every day when I was painting, so that's why there's paint on it. But I love this little watch. It's 20 bucks. It has a timer, a timer function. It's just a cool little watch. And this is, let's see, water resistant up to 100 meters. So that is badass. And these things are just great. They're great, cheap budget watches, and you really do not need anything other than that. You know, owning there are some really nice Timexes too that are around this price range, but I just really like the Casio Illuminators. They're just super solid, like utilitarian watches, so definitely recommend that. Next we'll go with the wallet. So this wallet I actually featured in my most recent top 5 men's leather card holders, and this was like my ultra budget option. This is made by Modern Carry, and you can get this wallet for about 10 bucks. You know, it's not amazing quality leather, it's not amazingly stitched on the sides, but this thing serves its purpose well. It is a cheap wallet, and it's one of the best budget, cheap wallets that I've found. And to be honest, I have scoured Amazon many times, and 99% of the time I return, these cheap wallets that I buy, the day of. But this one I've actually kept, and I have used a pretty good amount. It's not going to be amazing leather, but it serves its purpose, and that's what I love about it. It is a cheap, decent wallet. That's the best thing I can say about it. Yeah, but it's held up. I mean, I'm not super hard on my gear, but there are cheap options out there. Like Travel Lambo makes a really good budget wallet, but I just like this simple black card holder, so that's what I went with, and it's great. So I'd highly recommend that if you're looking for a really, really cheap budget wallet. And now kind of the star of this, video and kind of the inspiration for it is this guy. So this is like the pinnacle of ultra budget, really, really good quality products. This is the Ontario Camp Plus EDC knife, and this thing is 10 bucks. I just recently looked on Blade HQ, and it is sold out. I don't know about Knife Center, but this thing did sell out, and for good reason. I mean, this is an amazing, amazing, screaming deal. I mean, you cannot get a better deal than this thing right here. It came out recently. I actually did a review on it, and I said this is the best, budget knife you can get, and I still stand by that. I mean, this thing's $10. I mean, I don't know how they get this thing produced, shipped out to consumers for 10 bucks. It blows my mind. I'll go over it real quick, but I would go watch my full review if you want to know more about it. You got Osate steel. You have this nice kind of green FRN. It's not really FRN. It's like a really tough nylon almost. It's I don't know how to describe it, but it feels really solid in the hand. But like I said, Osate steel, really nice little clip point blade shape here, and you got kind of like a black coating on it. It is a back lock. The back lock is pretty smooth, nothing to write home about, but nothing to complain about either. You have a deep carry wire pocket clip, and this thing feels solid. I mean, there's no blade play at all. It feels really, good in the hand. Look no further. Seriously, I love this knife, and I highly, highly, highly recommend it. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's my pick for the best budget EDC for under 50 bucks. And I hope this inspires you guys to, don't think too highly on gear. I mean, all of this gear will last a long time and is very useful, and I've personally used everything here. I mean, I've used the pen, I've used the watch, I've used the wallet, the doohickey, and the Camp Plus, and they all are great products that I'd recommend. So, yeah, that's going to do it, and everything will be linked below for you guys to check out for your convenience. Stay humble. Peace.